This is a self-eulogy by Rodine Richards. Today's date is February 9, 2025, and it's for Public Speaking 1. As we gather here today to celebrate the life of Rodine, we're going to be talking about the lowest points and the highest points of her life, and also what she wants to leave back with us and the lessons she wants us to move forward with in our life to go. In March of 2023, Rodine got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Normally, you would think this is a setback in most people's lives, but fortunately for her, this was a turning point and a learning experience for her. It changed her perspective on how she valued things in her life going forward. She liked to live by the quote, "You could have 1,000 problems in life, but once you have a health problem, you only have one problem," which is true. Most of the time, when you do struggle with things like this, everything else in your life gets put as a secondary thought. And one other lesson she learned from this was to be grateful for what you have in the moment, because you never know what you have until it's almost taken away from you. Another pivotal moment Rodine had in her life was her parents' divorce. Her parents got divorced when she was about 7 years old, which is the second grade. This was a hard time for her, I'm sure, but also it enabled her to be familiar with the concept of change. It made her familiarize that things were not going to be the same forever. But change is also inevitable and is essential for growth and for an individual and also for a family as well. Another lesson she wanted us to know was to make the most out of every opportunity and to never wait for the perfect moment. Because one thing is, if you do wait for the perfect moment, that moment is never going to come. And you're always going to think back and be like, I should have done it then, or I should have done it 5 months ago. You never know. Just live your life for the moment. Another lesson that she wanted to leave back with us was to never live with regret. And it's always better to try, and let's say you fail, it's better to try and fail than to think back and wish that you would have done something, or what would have happened if you did do that thing that you wish you did. But, Another thing that she valued about her personality, and that we probably all have experienced from her, was making people feel better, whether that was just talking to somebody, asking a simple question, how was your day, smiling, making a joke with them. The simple things like that can change somebody's day completely, and that's one thing she did like to do, and also I'm sure we all have experienced. One last trait that I wanted to bring to light about Rodine was her ability to connect with people, whether you've known her for 5 minutes or you've known her for 5 years. She would talk to you like she's your friend, like you've known her forever, and her ability to do that brought people together and was essential for her life. So, yeah. In conclusion, I think that we should take these lessons that she's left with us and use it to move forward and think of this as a positive thing. And yeah.